Alright, good morning guys. It is just after 5 a.m. on, I don't even know what today is, Friday I think. And look what we're dealing with again. As if 20 inches of snow wasn't enough, snowing again. It's kind of warm though. It's not supposed to be a like major event or anything, but the farther I get closer to the auction, the more it's laying on the road, and it's coming in like just like squalls of like the road will get bad and then it's fine. But anyways, we are headed back to the auction to pick up 3 more units for the same dealer as yesterday. We've got a CRV, a Explorer, and I think a Wrangler. Not sure if it's a 4-door or 2-door, but we got to drop one off at a detail shop by Manheim. So if you know anything about Manheim, is you'll have businesses that will like congregate around Manheim. You'll have detail shops, you'll have repair shops, you'll have body shops, like mechanical repair shops and body shops, all congregate around Manheim because it's easy for, you know, customers to get their cars, you know, maybe detailed up before they ship it through the auction. They don't have to pay for transport twice. They get it to the detail shop, and then the detail shop will say, we'll just run your car over there for you and check it in, you know, as a part of whatever they pay for the service. So there's the Mercedes I have now was bought from a dealer. It's going to hit the detail shop, and then it's going to go right to the auction. So that's what we're doing. We'll get to the auction here, and sun's not going to be up yet, so it should be fun. They open at 6, and we'll go in and see if we can't find this Jeep pretty easily. The one good thing about being there first thing, I'm pretty sure they'll have shuttles running first thing, and hopefully I can get in a shuttle quick, get to the car and get it out before it gets too busy. Sure is a beautiful morning to haul cars. There's Manheim lit up on the left. Let's see what kind of cluster this is today. Yesterday they did a great job cleaning the lot, but it was still a cluster from like all the cars.
1,000 feet, turn left.
All the cars pulled out, like the car pullers pull out and line them all up. Like obviously they couldn't plow there, so there's like rows that weren't plowed, but they did a good job. Just a little snow covered, a little hard to see. Fender's got some snow on them. I think this Mercedes is actually dead. That's why I stopped here. Yeah, just a little. All right, let's go pull our car out so we have them all 3 ready to go, and then we'll worry about the dead car and getting it over to the detail shop. Nothing like the lonely 6 a.m. walk through Manheim. There's Aston Martins parked there. This is usually where they keep the nicer cars. There's a orange McLaren over there. Oh, snow's still coming down, but I figured I'd try to find this car and get it out in case it keeps snowing, so I can actually see the car. Oh, and it's cold, but I'm gonna keep the camera on because it looks like we got 2 Ferraris sitting here. 1 Ferrari, 2 Ferrari. Is that a Ferrari? I can't tell. Now they're McLarens. Got a sticker on them? It does. What year? 17 570. It's a good looking car. There's another one. I wonder what year this is. This is a 18 570S. End up seeing some pretty cool stuff here. Oh, what a view this is. So there's a reason why I always carry jumper cables. Jump box died trying to start this thing. It cranked and cranked and cranked forever. Killed the jump box, my big jump box. The battery's stone dead in this thing. So I'm trying to shuffle without falling off this trailer. It's a CLA 250. So that's my Jeep that I pulled. So I pulled it up beside it, put jumper cables to it, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and I finally got it running. So jump boxes only work so long. Jumper cables, well, they're forever. Got the Mercedes off. Back over here at Manheim. So we got one pick, one drop of 3 units. The CRV, an Explorer, and that Sahara I pulled out. Let's get them loaded up. That's a neat little setup over there. Tandem axle truck with a single axle trailer. It's got like at least 12-foot ramps underneath of their aluminum ramps. Can haul some pretty oversized like vans and stuff on that. But let's get this one loaded up. Let's get all 3 loaded up. How about that? All right, we are loaded. Loaded. Let's get down the road. Thankfully the sun's coming out. Snow's melting. It is kind of flurrying, but oh well. She's gonna need a bath before we go to Florida. Let's see what we got going on in the parking lot on the way out. Nice blue Peterbilt. Can't see what company that is. Got another one here to our left. Parked in the middle of everything. I didn't see a name on that one. Anyways, what else we got? Got us a couple Ram 3500s. J&P Auto, Jersey City. Got another truck coming around the side here, see if we can't run into each other. Oh, nope. Single cab life. Pulling right up to the front. That was a check-in right there to our right. Now we gotta loop around and get out of here. The way I was parked, I had to drive around the whole parking lot to get out. Just look at all the amount of you guys that don't or haven't yet come to like a Manheim. All these cars that are parked here to the left and right are cars that have already been pulled out, that are just waiting to be loaded. Like there's hundreds of them, and they take up probably 90% of the parking spaces. That's why those guys are parked off to the left and right, and then it just clogs everything up. All these cars are just waiting to be picked up. Nice Western Star from United Road. Small sleeper, but nice. So yeah, it just clogs up the parking lot. And what happens here also is people will drop off cars here and leave them in the parking lot that don't have anything to do with Manheim. They'll drop them in the parking lot, and then they'll have a 9 car come in and pick them up. Like you could be picking them up at the Mercedes dealer, you know, 30 miles away, drop it off here, and then what they do is they pick up they put them on a 9 car and it goes cross country or whatever. They just use this for like a holding lot, which just crams up the lot even more. So I was in and out half hour loading those 3. Not too bad. Not too bad. It is 7 now. 4-hour drive down to Virginia. 2.5 hours back to the house. Be home by 3 or 4 today. Which is good because I need to get ready to go to Florida next week by unloading the single car, get the 49 Ford out of there, into the garage, get that ready to go pick up the 58 Apache, and then I have to transfer the one from the garage and the Apache into the 2 car, because I don't think I'll be able to get the 2 car with the amount of snow that we have into that guy's driveway to get the Apache. It's it's just a rolling chassis, so yeah, that's we're doing good. Snow finally quit, so about 246 miles on this, and this is 750. So you do the math there, about $3 a mile, and that's what I did yesterday. It was $3 a mile, same price. So you know, 1,500 bucks on 500 loaded miles, a little under 500. Can't complain about that. But yeah, that's pretty much all we're doing right now. I just hope, because actually when I came through here the roads were bad, so we're good. Anyways, we're gonna stop, we're gonna get breakfast, and we're gonna wait. I have enough fuel to get down to oh gosh, I hate that blind hill. Coming out of this way out of Manheim is a blind hill, and there's a guy coming. But I'm gonna wait to get down to Virginia because I can probably get fuel for somewhere around like 240. It's like 320 up here. I think that the Rudders will stop at up here for breakfast. I think fuel's actually like 330. Whew. Thanks, Biden. Oh, all right. Finally time to talk about this. So I don't know if you guys had seen this week that Tow Piglet's investor, air quotes investor, had put out a statement. I don't know if he wants his name out there, someone had not put it out there, but anyways, he put out a statement and said that, if you guys remember, earlier or last year, there's a statement put out that Alex Tow Piglet had an investor of $150,000, and it was to expand the company. Now recently there's been a lot of animosity, and you know, he say, she say, you know, rumors flying, which really it is what it is, to a certain extent, and I'll touch on that here in a second. So the gentleman put out a statement, said in fact he was not the investor for Alex, that Alex did that for the YouTube video, and it was actually some type of small business loan for disaster relief, or, you know, during the COVID pandemic, and it was a total of $150,000. Now, that money is to go, you can look up all the rules for this. I'm not, you know, I'm not an expert, nor do I claim to be, nor whatever. But that money is to maintain and for payroll protection, things of that nature, to maintain overhead, not to go out and buy new equipment, not to go out and buy new trucks, you know, and not to pay salaries of, you know, back-owed money. Alright. Now, just when I thought I could start recording again, alright, back to what I was saying. The purpose of a, what do they call it? Economic injury disaster loans. meet financial obligations and operating expenses that could have been met had the disaster not occurred. You know, for like a restaurant that has overhead or, you know, salaried employees that, and they can't be open, so they can't meet those financial obligations. The use is for normal operating expenses. You know, healthcare benefits for employees, rent, utilities, fixed debt payments that you already had. It's not to go out and expand your company, and you know, you're going to have to prove where the money went to the SBA. So what was done was highly illegal, whether, you know, who knows where the money went, but it wasn't used for the right purpose. I can hear someone typing away in the comments right now, like, oh, Jason, you're just a hater. I'm not a hater. I don't care about the situation. The only reason I'm touching on the situation is because I would like to, you know, reassure the gentleman who got involved in this that there is people on his side in case there were to be, you know, legal actions taken or people questioned, or that's the reason he put the statement out, is to distance himself from the situation, let people know the truth so he doesn't get dragged into it. And that's the reason I'm commenting on it. I had a bunch of people send me the article. I already had the article, and yeah, I felt my obligation to comment on it and, you know, state facts, or, you know, and you form your own opinion from it. That's all. That is all. I know my seatbelt's not on. I wanted to show you guys something. There is a freaking helicopter on that trailer. Got escorts front and rear. It's gonna drive by, but I guess it's their time to leave. Alright, just like that, we are headed north at a rapid pace. Got a little situation with Mark was supposed to be able to get 2 trucks for me tomorrow that pay $300 on 80 miles or something like that, for a customer of mine. And he just broke an axle, just driving down the road, an axle just broke on his Take 3. So with that being said, I don't have any time to get those trucks other than right now. I really, it's pickups at the dealer, which I can do tomorrow, but I have to go get the 58 Apache tomorrow. It's just like, when it rains it pours. It's good work. I mean, it is what it is. So we're headed north, probably about 3 hours or so. So obviously I'm just deadheading up there because I got to get there at a half decent time so I can get home at a half decent time. Plan is to stop by Copart. I got to pick up a Honda Element, run it out to my house, drop it at my house. It doesn't deliver till the guy buys 2 more. So I'm gonna drop it there, and then I gotta run back. It's about an hour and a half from my house, a little north of Harrisburg or so. I gotta run back up north, grab those 2 trucks, I think they're 2 1500s, and then bring them back. Depending on the time, I may deliver them tonight. I may just get up early tomorrow and deliver them. Because what I need to do when I get home tonight is unload the 49 Ford that I have in storage. So the trailer's empty. Gotta get the winch ready to go for tomorrow, make sure the battery's charged, and all that, because it's just a rolling chassis tomorrow. So sucks. Not gonna really get to spend much time at, you know, with the family tonight, but you know, sometimes being in business for yourself, that's the cost of doing business, and you really just got to do what you got to do sometimes. So just looking forward to getting home about 3 o'clock today and taking the old boots off and kicking the feet up, but doesn't look like that's happening. So let's get north and let's get these trucks.